Remember the Spice Girls? Yeah, of course you do. There was Sporty, Scary, Posh, Baby, and Ginger. 5 saucy, or shall I say, spicy young gals who took the world by storm in the mid to late 90s. Now, I didn't really like the Spice Girls growing up, even though my friends and schoolmates really loved them at the time. No, I was too busy listening to The Cure. Man, I was way too dark for the Spice Girls. I was so goth that I dyed my hair. But now I kind of like them, if only for the fact that seeing their songs and watching their videos brings me back to the 90s, and thus my childhood where times were much simpler, and I wasn't getting YouTube comments that said, "Why you get wired tattoos, girl?" Ah yes, much simpler. The Spice Girls were popular with the younger crowd and stood out like a sore thumb among the boy bands that oversaturated the music industry at the time, and they were huge! Hit albums, hit singles, a billion advertising deals, a movie, and these things. Ugh. On a slightly related note, if I were a Spice Girl, I would be named Pumpkin Spice. That's like 3 puns in one, baby. Props. One of the more unfortunate things to come out of the Spice Girls besides their individual fashions was this: Spice World, the video game for the PlayStation. I was surprised to see the Psygnosis logo pop up here because they've published a few of my favorite titles, including 2 of the Discworld games. In fact, Spice World seems pretty out of place on their list of games they've been involved with. Maybe Psygnosis also wanted to ride the Spice Girls money train. Oh wow, that is absolutely hideous. Ugh. Ugh. Wow.
Hello.
Oh god, no! Abort! Abort! Now you may be wondering what Spice World is all about. Yes, you are. Well, first you get to choose which Spice Girl you want to play. I chose Posh Spice because she's the most goth looking and never smiles, and I like that. Now, this game is called Spice World, which is also the name of the movie which came out a year prior in 1997. So let me ask you this. What do you think this game is about if it's the same title of the film? Well, I assume it's going to be about the film. Why call it Spice World if it's not going to have similarities to the movie? Let's go down the checklist. Do you get to ride around in a gigantic bus? Do you get to meet and interact with aliens? Do you get to hang out with Meatloaf in said gigantic bus? Yeah, this game, nothing like Spice World. Now granted, I didn't quite know what to expect when I picked up this game, but it definitely was not this. Basically, you have to go through an incredibly linear process of mashing up a Spice Girls song, learning some shitty-ass dance moves for it, then producing a mock music video or something like that. You absolutely have to do all of these steps in order as they appear on this weird menu screen. If not, some guy says,
"Sorry, Lance, you can't come in here without an act."
When you choose the first level, you're greeted with this.
"All right, my good friend, time for you to shuffle the grooves."
What the hell is he doing with his hands? In this level, you're supposed to mash up one of the Spice Girls songs, which, unsurprisingly, do not sound very good when randomly mixed together. I honestly thought this was some sort of DDR game when I saw the squares randomly floating in space that your character jumps around, but actually the blocks hold the chunks of the song that you can preview, then record. Once you've created a monstrosity of a remix, you get to learn some dance moves from this guy.
You can't rehearse with the other girls till you've mastered the dance moves that I'll teach you here.
This part confused the hell out of me. I failed completely the first time because I was trying to press the buttons that fly up at the screen in beat with the song. Well, fuck me, what was I thinking? You don't press the buttons in rhythm to the song, you press them wherever you see the buttons fly away from the screen. Rhythm schmithm, this is Spice World, damn it. Right, on to the next step. You gotta use the dances you just learned in the previous section, which consists of button presses. At first, I thought the level expected me to remember the moves in the exact order I learned it in, but the game was not that unmerciful. After you're done, you have to help the other girls get through her paces?
Okay, let's work another girl through her paces.
Yeah, whatever that means. You can either copy the same dance moves to all the girls or give them completely individual moves. By that time I was bored, so I decided to give each girl one dance move only. Ginger Spice gets to do the wavy swavy move, and Sporty Spice gets to do the "if I had a penis it would go here" dance. Once you are satisfied with your dance routine, it's time for television. I don't know if I was just so excited for something new in this game or if I was delirious by the time I got to this part, but I actually had some fun with it. All you have to do is exercise your sweet cinematography skills and work that camera for the best angles and close-ups. And don't forget to utilize the zoom option, because zoom in show people how professional you are. Now, for all of your viewing pleasure, here's the creation that I have produced.
Giving you everything.
Wow, I do not know why I didn't go into television, because I am fucking brilliant with a camera. There really isn't a way to win this game. I thought maybe you could get a reward or something for completing all the levels in order, but all you get is a congrats.
Great show, and now we've got to go.
And the soul-crushing feeling of having wasted an hour on a completely hideous licensed video game. But don't worry, you'll still have your dignity as long as you avoid the Spice Network area. I have no dignity, so I checked it out. When I first booted this up, I thought the Spice World Network was the reward or the end of the game for getting through all of those previous levels, but nope, you can check it out anytime you want. Since the game has very little content, I imagine the developers were like, hey, you know what we could do with this PlayStation game? We could add shitty compressed videos of the Spice Girls. I mean, why not? The tech was there, so why not add some filler? I sat through every single Spice Girl interview, from Ginger Spice talking about how she pinched Prince Charles' butt, to Sporty Spice talking about how she flashed a crowd of people, to something about vegetables.
If you was a vegetable, what kind of vegetable? I mean, who really cares what sort of vegetable you'd be?
I do!
Watching all these videos actually took more time than playing through the game itself. Oh, how I wish I could get those 20 minutes back. And that, my friends, in a nutshell, is Spice World the video game. Or should I say, Nutmeg Shell. Because nutmeg is a spice. And I just reviewed Spice World while drinking a pumpkin spice latte. You know, to be quite honest, I probably would have enjoyed this game as a kid if I were a die-hard Spice Girls fan. It definitely has some charm to the right demographic, but as an adult, it's just another cash money licensed game with some seriously fucked up looking character designs. This will haunt your dreams. Anyway, the end. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video about Spice World for the PlayStation. There are some buttons you can click on this screen that lead to awesome surprises, so I recommend clicking on them. Also, wouldn't a video game about Meatloaf be amazing? Not Meatloaf the food. Meatloaf the food is gross. Meatloaf the person. Why doesn't he have a video game? I would play the crap out of a Meatloaf game. Anyway, go spice up your life. It's fall, so go get yourself a pumpkin spice latte and slam it to the left if you're having a good time. See you later.